How many times have you heard the term Arab demographic time bomb? Usually it is mentioned in the context of urging Israel to make dramatic concessions to the Palestinians. For decades, we have been told that should Israel refuse to retreat from the mountain ridges of Judea and Samaria, the West Bank, and prevent the establishment of a Palestinian state, it would lose its Jewish majority, facing an existential threat. Is that so? In 2021, Israel benefits from a Jewish demographic momentum. For example, in 2020, the number of Jewish births was 68% higher than 1995, compared to a 16% rise in the number of Arab births from 1995 to 2020. In 1969, Israel's Arab fertility rate was 6 births per woman, higher than the Jewish fertility rate. However, in 2019, the Jewish fertility rate was 3.09 births per woman, compared to the Arab fertility rate of 2.98 births per woman. The increase in Israel's Jewish fertility has reflected high-level optimism, patriotism, attachment to roots, collective responsibility, frontier mentality, existential threat, and a declining number of abortions. In addition, there is net immigration, which includes Jewish immigrants, aliyah, and a reduction in annual emigration. 14,200 emigrated in 1990, compared to some 7,000 annually in recent years. According to data issued by the Palestinian Authority and have been embraced without auditing by the Western establishment, there are 3 million Arabs in Judea and Samaria. Really? 500,000 overseas Arab residents who have been away for over a year are included in the Palestinian census, as evidenced by official Palestinian documentation, contrary to international regulations. The number grows steadily due to birth. 350,000 Arab immigrants from Judea and Samaria are included in the Palestinian population census, notwithstanding the substantial annual Arab net emigration since 1950. 350,000 Jerusalem Arabs and 100,000 Judea and Samaria Arabs who married Israeli Arabs and received Israeli ID cards are doubly counted by Israel and by the Palestinians. Their number expands daily due to birth. A 32% artificial inflation of Palestinian birth was documented by the World Bank in a 2006 audit. The Palestinian fertility rate, number of births per woman, as well as the fertility rates in all Arab countries have been swiftly westernized. The number of Arab deaths in Judea and Samaria has been systematically underreported, as documented by the 2007 Palestinian census, which included Arabs born in 1845. According to the aforementioned documentation, the actual number of Arabs in Judea and Samaria is 1.5 million, not 3 million, 50% below the official number. In conclusion, in 1897, there was a Jewish minority of 9% in the combined area of Judea, Samaria, and pre-1967 Israel. In 1947, it was a 39% Jewish minority, which expanded in 2021 to a 68% Jewish majority, benefiting from a momentum of fertility and net immigration. Therefore, anyone who contends that there is an Arab demographic time bomb relies on highly inflated Palestinian numbers, ignores the Jewish demographic tailwind and the Arab demographic westernization, and therefore is either dramatically mistaken or outrageously misleading.